This used to be our back door, but now it's bricked up. So now we no longer have an entrance to the outside, but today we're going to change that. And our new back doors are going to be right there. Take this window out and take that brickwork out and install our new patio doors. And that was all I did yesterday. Hopefully it's not going to rain today. Had to use this as a bit of a cover. Okay, so we're on the platform. Step one is going to be to remove all this glazing, make it lighter to take the frame out. And then we'll put these wood, like strips of wood on the side as guides, and then we can start to cut. But obviously I want to get this frame out first. Probably prop you up somewhere so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so that's out. The way I did the other one is I did the outside skin first, but I think on this one I'm going to do the inside skin first. So I need to hack all the plaster off here and then get a level line all the way down, because we'll be keeping the opening as from the window the same for the doors. And then I can go with my big concrete saw and cut the lines down both sides and then do that exact same thing on the outside. But on the outside I use the wood guides because it's going to be seen more. Got 3 bricks left to take up, and then that'll be the opening done. And then once I've done that, I've just got to open up this reveal this side. So, but we've got 2 different walls going on here. We've got the old wall that doesn't have a cavity because this was like an old extension, and then we've got this new extension that has a small cavity, probably like 80 mil, 70 mil, something like that. So this side won't have a cavity, but obviously this side will. Going to take up these last bits and then try and make a clean, tidy work area, because it's just an absolute mess in here at the minute, driving me mad. And Kira's here now as well, so she can hold the camera for me, which is helpful. But yeah, the couple of things that's been a bit of a nuisance is the saw that I've got is a 100 mil depth blade, but because there's quite a thick render on the outside, it hasn't been getting through to cut the whole brick. So they have been breaking off in some areas, like here. So obviously I've cut through that bit, and then it hasn't quite reached that bit, so it's blown off. And then this was all open anyway for some reason. It was just boarded over originally, so we'll have to, once we fit the doors and stuff, we can tidy all that up. It's not going to be a massive issue, but we need a skip or something, and it wasn't tidy before anyway, so we need to sort that out. There's just so much going on. Yeah, so this is what this area of the house is looking like at the minute. Just an absolute dread. Typical. Not typical, what's the word? Just sad. Yeah, so these bits where it hasn't quite cut through, I'm just having to cut it through. I don't want to damage these reveals too much because then I won't have anything to screw into. These should come up easy, yeah, look. Because now we're at the damp proof course. You want the hammer? big wall ties. I'm just got to be carefully break this up here.
Phil? What is it that you're doing? Other than making a mess?
I'm just marking out the cavity that I need to reopen or open. 60mm. We've gone in the cavity sidewall and we've put some insulation in. We obviously can't insulate the bottom, but we're going to put this continuous DPM strip across, and I'm going to lap it up this side a little bit. Then the idea is when I put the cavity closer in, if any water gets in, it's going to come down, trickle in, and then ideally come out this way. So yeah, that's what we're going to do next. Do you want a foam adhesive, please? So just go on, like up this edge, and then like, so you can squiggle down that side. Yeah, that's it. Well, pretty fast. Squiggle. That's it. No, it's alright. Go from the bottom. It's easier. Okay. And then I've damped all that down with the spray bottle. So we're going to put this on now and then fix that cavity closer to that wall. Think we've got enough on? Right, 209. I think the door's 209.
It's just fitting the doors in with some screws.
I guess there's not loads to say about this, but the frame's in. I've got 2 screws either end. I'm just going to add 3 more each side. Annoyingly, because the old window, I took the measurements from the old window, and now that we've knocked off all the render on the reveals, it's actually about 25mm gap either side of the door. So I'm hoping that's going to be okay once we re-render. So I'm having to pack it out, obviously, quite a lot. But yeah, just going around now, finishing off those last bit of screws, and then we can put the glass in and then expand and foam all around the gaps. Yeah, and then we'll tidy up and pack up for the day.